Hey guys, what is up? Zero here, and welcome back to DDLC HeartStruck demo. HeartStruck's demo. So, in the last episode, we finally got to meet Natsuki. Natsuki finally revealed herself to us. And, you know, we joined the club and everything, and, you know, we were talking in the group chat. Sarah was being silly. And yeah, it's basically it. We called her mom to tell her we ran into Natsuki, and that's nothing else really happened yet. But yeah, basically now we are done with all the festivities and such of, you know, the whole, whoa, is MC gonna join the club? He joins the club in like 90% of these mods. At least I think it's like 90. All the ones I played he's joined, so I don't know. I guess it would be weird if he just hung out with them and didn't join the club, though. That would be extremely odd. Anyway. Let's start. MC has a sore butt. This is a beautiful start. Another day of school, another struggle of a sore butt. Although this time, I seem to be the first one here. I got up really early and used this excuse to get Sayori to wake up early too, with masses of texts and phone calls. Man, I didn't know I'd feel this energized today, or for any school day for that matter. Sleeping early can't have this much effect on you, can it? See, that's weird, because for me, I don't have that. I feel like I need to go to a doctor sometimes, because I'm like, I sleep early and I'm still tired. If anything, my body's like, oh, we slept early, that means we can sleep more. And I'm like, no, we can't. We slept for like 8 hours. And then my body's like, no, we're going to sleep for longer. You just gave us time to sleep for longer. So then I'm still tired when I wake up. I still get up. It's just, I'm still tired. It's weird. I have a problem. Did he join in summertime? I think he joined the club in summertime, did he? I feel like he was already a part of the club in summertime, yeah. Maybe. I don't think he... Well, the club didn't really exist in summertime. That doesn't count. My walk with Sayori was more active as well, with the two of us playing a guessing game of what could be today's club activity. The one who guessed wrong gets to buy the other a soda. Even though I agreed, I felt like I was in the disadvantage. I feel like I was in a disadvantage. I was like disadvantageous. I was in the disadvantage because Sayori knew Monica more than me, so she'd have a better idea of what goes on in her head. Usually I wouldn't even be paying attention to what she says because I'd be asleep walking halfway.
You seem to be in a good mood today. You even made it to class before me. Is the freshman trying to one-up the class rep on his second week?
She, like, secretly hates us. This is one of those, like, fake smiles, like,
oh, you showed up before me. You're trying to one-up me?
You're like, Katana sat down on her usual spot next to me, as she giggled after her tea/greeting. Oh, hey. Nah, I'm just feeling more fresh than usual today.
Ooh, any special reason?
I don't know. It's probably just because I woke up early. Actually, remember that talk we had at the park?
Uh-huh.
I raise an eyebrow at her as I give her a knowing look, to which she catches on rather quickly.
Wait, really? Did you talk to her?
Talk would be an understatement. It was kind of exactly how I pictured it. We met, she cried, I cried, we started screaming at each other. She told me how much my leave affected her in some detail, told me that she gave up on me, and told me I'm not a friend to her anymore. MC, take it on the chin. It's Natsuki. She doesn't mean like 70% of the stuff that comes out of her mouth. It's okay. Also, I just want to point out what he just described. That's just a couple arguing. This is like a really bad argument between like a middle-aged couple. She cried, I cried, we started screaming at each other. That's a middle-aged couple getting a very, actually, if it got to the point where they're both crying, it's probably got very dangerous. Summary of a normal Tuesday with parents. Me meeting the in-laws, of course.
And
she said she missed me. So I guess that counts for something. Still haven't exactly worked out things since the time we still haven't exactly worked things out since the time and place wasn't the best, but she did offer to talk about it sometime later.
And how did you run into her?
keep it short, I wanted to join a club for some time now, and yesterday I did. Just so happened to be part of that club too.
Wait, so she's in this school?
Yep.
Huh. What club?
Why is she so interested? Katano, go away! I was like, God damn! I don't even know you that well. I know we had a nice talk, you know, on the swings, but like, damn, lady. Like, jeez. Kodo's nice. No, she's overstepping. She's talking too much. She's a gossip. She definitely is a gossip. That's what she's giving me. Giving me gossip vibes. Jeez, lady.
What club?
It's a literature club. I officially became a member yesterday, although someone had been asking me about it since day one.
Literature, huh? Well, I don't know much about you, but I didn't expect you to be interested in something like that.
What happened? Looking at the front of the class, we see the teacher shutting the door loudly on purpose to grab our attention and silence us. Oh, that was the... I keep forgetting that's how the door sound. I keep forgetting. All right, yeah. You might need a door slam noise, I think, for that one. Because, yeah, I think the one that's in DDLC is like a door close. It's a very, like, slight, gentle door close. Like... Fucking, that's why I was like, what? Oh, what happened? Did we drop a book? Like, DDLC's door close was always so weird to me. But yeah, maybe like a door slam from like, well, freesound.org. That's what I typically use for a lot of sounds, because they're free sounds. But yeah, like any like royalty-free door slamming will probably be better there. You gotta scare the reader. Make it a jump scare. I mean, if it's supposed to scare them, if it's supposed to grab the attention of the class, it's gotta scare me too. Max volume. Ah! Looking at the front of the class, we see the teacher shutting the door loudly on purpose to grab our attention and silence us. This also made me look around the room and find it to be completely filled. Don't know how neither of us noticed him or any of the students enter. To be continued. Two of us share a smile before turning our attention towards the teacher as the roll call begins. And now to struggle through another day of school that Wait, I've already complained about school. The second time isn't going to cut it short. Oh, you'd be surprised. Complaining makes things go really faster. Believe. Audio jungle. You have one on your soundboard right now? No. What? Why would I have? Why would I, guys? I need it. Well, first I need a bigger soundboard, guys. I don't have that many sounds on here. All right. I don't. Why would I have a door slam? That's very specific. Lunch period finally comes around, and I don't wait around much for it. I have to talk to Natsuki today, and I don't exactly see time for it at the club, so break is my best shot for now. I head towards the door only to be called out by Kotanawa.
Wait up, Zero. Before you head out, I wanted to let you know that you're going to need a few notes for chemistry since we've covered a good portion of it before you started. If you want, I can hand you mine or ask someone in class if they're willing to give you some.
Oh, that'd be great, actually. If it's no trouble, then...
Not at all. I'll hand you the important stuff after break since we do have a chemistry today.
We have a we have chemistry. I thought there was an A there. What's wrong with me?
Since we do have chemistry today.
Alright, thanks, Kodo. I turn to leave again, only to realize what I just said and turn back around.
Kodo, huh?
Sorry. No offense or anything, but Kotano seemed like a mouthful, so it just slipped.
Relax. I get that a lot, actually, but to counter that, people just don't call me by my name at all. I kind of like it.
Right, so... I'm gonna head out now.
Alright, I'll see you later.
Finally, now she's gone. I don't trust that girl, MC. She's crazy. He's adding grammar errors into the mods now. I'm just adding them in there. Oh, there's a grammar error. You put an A right there. They're like, what? Zero. There's no A right there. No. Fucking opening up their script. Going into game. Script.rpy. There it is. There's a problem. Don't worry. I'll help you out. Once again, when I step out, I take a deep breath and push out my embarrassment as if it were a waterfall. Why do I always end up getting like this around her? Oh my god, we like Kotanawa! What? That was a Natsuki mod! I've been baited! It's a Kotanawa mod! I see. I guess I'm still not used to being around people like her. She kind of reminds me of Monica is, even though I only met her yesterday. I slap my cheeks with both hands to shake up my head and begin walking down the hall. I did say that I need to take this opportunity to talk to Natsuki, but I don't have the slightest clue how. He never agreed to actually meeting anywhere, nor do I have any way of letting her know. Wait. I put my phone out of my pocket and quickly open up the group chat to see Natsuki's profile there. Should I? Is it too much? I don't want to weird her out or anything. No, I said I'd try, and if it takes this to make the first step, then so be it. Tapping on Natsuki's profile, I get a hold of her number and shoot her a text as I continue walking. Hey, Nat, it's me, Zero. No, it's too forward! You should have just said, yo. It would have worked way better, and now he has ruined his chances with Natsuki, and now we have to go to Katanawa. Zero's just trying to make Koto and MC work. We have chemistry. We have a chemistry, you know? And now I wait. Honestly, I don't even know if she'll respond to me or straight up block me. Jesus. Oh, hey. How'd you get my number? The GC. Figures. So what is it? Nothing much. I was just hoping if you wanted to eat lunch together or just talk. I got nothing going on right now, so I thought it'd be a good time. There's a response for a few minutes until Natsuki starts typing again, but even that takes a long time. I can't tell if she's typing up a wall, nor if she's stuck on considering it or not. Okay. Meet me down at the vending machine. It's really the only one at school, so you can't miss it. Alright. Even though I already knew where the vending machine was, it was actually news to me that's the only one. Without wasting much time, I quickly head back down the path I had come from and make my way down the stairs. I like to say I actually do like the since there's no phone overlay or anything to like show that you're using the phone, I do like that the text box changes for like the other characters when they type on the phone. I like that. Like it changes like a black one. Like for MCs, I think it still says red to show that he's the one talking, but then it's like for the other girls, it changes to black, and I'm like, oh, I like that. It's a nice alternative to like trying to figure out phones, because phones are a pain in the ass to code. All right, the visual novels weren't meant to have phones. Now my chat is filled with just K's. Once I reach the location, I don't see Natsuki anywhere, which was expected. I was already near the place when she told me where to meet, so I came by quicker. I sit down at the stairs and wait for her to show up. Not long after, I hear footsteps behind me as I turn to see the source. Sayori! That's not Sayori. Hey there. Hey. Off to a good start, aren't we? So, how did the day treat you so far? Fine, really. Although I don't remember a single word from history class. Same. For me, it feels like I do that on purpose, though. Like, I know it's not that hard of a subject, but I just find it so boring most of the time. I read some books or manga based on old history too, but hearing all of it from someone else just isn't your thing? Not one bit. Yeah, I totally get that. But sometimes it's not even about if it's boring to listen to or not. History's supposed to be about the who, what, when, and whys. But all I've heard is when. Exactly. I get the dates are a crucial part of the subject, but they aren't everything. I actually want to know more about the war rather than just learning when it happened. Sounds like we got stuck with the same teacher. My second week and I already feel burnt out by him. Spoken like a true freshman. Oh, the pain. Oh no, Natsuki's having fun! She's like, wait, I can't have fun. I have to be mad at you. I'm sorry about yesterday. Huh? About screaming at you like that. I didn't mean for it to come out like that. I was just caught off guard and so confused. It's alright, Nat. You were right. It really wasn't my place to keep pestering you about. No! You were just trying to be nice, and I said stupid things. I didn't... Ugh. I do see you as a friend. Or rather, I want to see it that way again. But I'm just So confused about everything. I don't know how much has changed or how much you have, and I'm scared that things won't work out no matter how much you want them to. This is something entirely new to me. I knew that we'd grow up and mature or change in certain ways, but with how Natsuki's being right now is not how I remember her. She used to be the one to always fight back and stand up for me. Never show any sign of weakness or fear. Now she's insecure and afraid. This can't just be because of me, can it? Something else is going on here that I have yet to find out. Even now, when she apologized, she tried to leave out the main reason for why she did what she did back then. The topic of her family has become an even more dangerous bull to tackle. I'll have to work my way up to it eventually. But for now, I know I haven't shown the best example of keeping promises, but I need you to trust me on this one. For all those years, I never forgot about you, nor gave up. I planned on coming back a day after we left, knowing that I'd grow up and be able to leave on my own and come back to you. Made plans about how I'd say sorry. I was still a kid. I thought a truckload of Mom's pastries and 2 volumes of Urusei Lum would do the trick. Urusei Lum, I don't know. Even if all that planning failed anyway, I still want to make things right because no matter what, I cherished our friendship. Now the question I want to ask is, do you? Yeah. What happened? We died. I was like, oh god, the wipe left. After receiving the response I'd hoped for, Natsuki and I settled down and began talking over a few things, which eventually turned into stories. Okay, she forgave us. Yay! I don't have a, actually, do I have a celebratory noise on here anymore? I don't.
Louis.
That's our celebration noise. I don't know. Maybe there could have been more of a lead up into like, maybe she could have been like, "Do you want to sit down or something?" And then he's like, "Oh, sure," you know, like then because that felt way too like an abrupt, instant wipe left. It's like, yeah, oh okay, guess that was done. Natsuki faded away into the nether. Natsuki, no. Not the Louis button. I'm sorry. You guys need to stop being mean to the Louis button. You guys are mean to the Louis button. Also, wait. So I'm assuming. Wait, did the manga that they're referencing, is that the fucking one with the girl with the fucking blue hair? It is. I knew it. I figured. I don't know. I'm like I said, I've mentioned my whole rule when it comes to references and name dropping of certain things. It's like, I don't know, it depends on how you do it. Like, I didn't have a problem with this here because I was like, it's a manga. You know? If you want to use fake manga names, that's fine. If you want to use real ones, that's fine too. Actually, I don't even think that's the real name. That's the name of the main character. The actual name of the show, I think, was like, what, Yatsura? So it's like, they just put the name of the character in the shit, like the thing. They did a little bit of cleverness here. There was a little bit, but yeah, it's fine. Like I said, it depends on how jarring it is, you know? Like, I don't know. It's like, okay, I guess maybe it works depending on where it takes place. Like, for example, if Natsuki randomly was like, oh, my favorite movie is Friday the 13th, you know, that would feel weird. Because it's like, well, that's a fucking, maybe it's because that's like an American movie. Maybe. Again, I'm just trying to spitball as to why certain references feel right and some of them don't. I really don't have a full-on reason as to why. You know? It was a reference to another manga series from another VN I saw. I guess it was just a coincidence. Oh, well then, okay, well then there you go. Then that, then the manga that you were referencing, they were referencing that. So that's funny. It was a reference to a reference. At least not Brand New Day level. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's weird. I don't know the exact rules what make references work and will break them. I think it's just, it's a sketchy slope. It's a hard slope, but I feel like this one's fine, so. No, guys, chat, they were not referencing Hatsune Miku. My chat is No, there is it was referencing a manga series called Urusei Yatsura, I think is how you say it. I don't know. It's very old. It recently got an anime anime remake. So, you said blue hair. She has like bluish, tealish, green hair. I don't know. Shut up! I'm continuing the mod. Stories about our time apart and what life was like during that time. Even got ourselves something to eat for the time being, since Natsuki was in fact really hungry. Oh no. Natsuki was really hungry. Okay. Since we're on that topic again, what's with the pink dye and are those contacts? A while after I finally accepted the fact that you were never coming back, I decided to change my look during summer break. I thought it'd be easier if I changed my look so people wouldn't know it's me and leave me alone. Oh my god, she Aubrey'd. She pulled an Aubrey from Amori. I asked my aunt for help and got a new hairstyle. I even picked out the dye color myself. And I really just wanted to try it because that was one of the few things Papa didn't care about. I mean, I didn't hate the brown, but it felt and looked really boring. So you went for Minori's hair? You've read Parfait Girls? Only the first volume. But to be honest, that type of slice of life really isn't for me. I can get by and enjoy the type with no conflict or hell, even the romance. But the whole theme was just so cliche and girly for my taste, it didn't click me. Really, the story was just so moe, and I don't even know how it got that much attention. Half the plot just felt like an easy level guessing game because of how predictable the characters were. The second volume came out the next month of when I finished the first, but I really didn't want to. Oh. You like the series, don't you? What do you think, smartass? Sorry, I didn't know. How? You literally just pointed out that I changed my look completely based off a character from that manga. Why the hell would I do that if I wasn't interested in it? Fair enough. MC, what have you done? You fool! That's it. Hold up. Fucking, I do have this.
You're stupid.
There we go. I still got that on the soundboard. Beautiful. By the way, how are things with your dad? Even though I worry about hers, it's not like my home life is something I want to talk about either. Well, and I guess Natsuki deserves to know about it too. It's probably a good way I can gain her trust enough about the topic so she can open up too. He, passed away in an accident a few years back. Wait, really? I simply nod. Gosh, I'm sorry. I can tell Natsuki's a bit confused. That's how she's supposed to feel about this, or how I felt. For the longest time, it was made really obvious that he wasn't the best parent, nor did I ever like him, so that is a different puzzle to solve for her. Before I can even address the situation or try to change the subject, Natsuki does it for me. And your mom? Oh no, she's alright. She really wanted to come with me, but a lot of things kept delaying us, so she sent me off by myself. Wait, by yourself? You're living alone? Uh-huh. It's really not a big deal. Even though it's been years, I still grew up in that house, so there isn't much else I'm not used to. You're back at the same house, too? That's actually a relief. Really? Really now? Why? You plan on coming over sometime? Huh? I didn't say that. I just think it's convenient to at least know. So that you can come over. Shut up! My laughter at her expense was short-lived when we hear the bell ring. Once Natsuki was done with her pouting, we continued talking as we went back up the stairs. Oh, that scene was cute. I liked that. That was cute. The only thing I could probably say is, I think it could be nice if it had like some music, some like peaceful music in the background. I don't like how quiet it is. It gets a little creepy at times. But like, honestly, that's probably all I was to say. That was a nice little scene. That was cute. I liked it. They were getting, oh no, Zero's dead. What do you mean? What'd I do? What? What did I, they what? Oh, okay, you guys scared the crap out of me. Oh, because he said his dad died. Oh, wait, I get it. No, fucking, no, Chad, I'm alive. What else was I gonna say? Fuck. Oh my god, I was gonna say something else. What the fuck was I gonna say? Shit. Oh, right. I was gonna say also, we got information from that. We learned that MC didn't like his dad. Oh, shit. Like, I don't think that was ever told to us, I'm pretty sure, right? That information wasn't actually told to us, so... Like, because we knew his dad was gone, I think. We already kind of, like, implied something happened to his dad, or I think it was probably told to us that he was dead. But I don't think we ever actually knew that MC didn't like him. So, that's interesting. That was implied a few times. It might have been implied, but it also... I thought it was implied that he just didn't like it. I thought it was just implied that he didn't like... He was just trying to get over his death. I didn't know it was like, oh, he didn't really care about the dude. He just full on said it though, you know? It was like, I just thought he wasn't the biggest fan. You know, it was just like, oh, you just, MC wasn't that big of a fan of him. And it was like, no, he was just straight up like, she doesn't know how to act because I didn't like him. Jeez. What'd he do? Well, the dad was the reason MC had to keep moving. Probably not good to know your dad is the reason you left your childhood friend. I mean, yeah, but I mean, sometimes that wasn't, I don't think that was the reason why you could be, it's not like the dad chose to get that job. He needed that job. He needs the support. It was only implied that he died with Sayori. Okay, yeah, so that was right. See, Chat's lying to me. It was only implied that he died. It wasn't implied that he didn't like him. He didn't like him yet. See, Chat's lying to me. Don't be lying to me, Chat. Guys, the crash was 10 years ago. You have to let Zero go. Don't let me go. If you let me go, the stream stops. Oh my god, an MC with a bad father who's absent in some way. How original. Hey, I'll have you know that anime has fathers that are good and are absent. That's like the trope. Like, the father being bad isn't the trope. The father being absent is the trope. The parents are like never there. Let's say it's like fucking the dad can be good, he still won't be there. He'll be gone for some reason. I think it's because that some stories it's hard to tell if like the parents are there because they'll be like, well, how can you tell this if the mom and dad are just always there? You know? So they're like, it's better if we just remove them from the equation. You know? Also, I mean, some animes, they do still have the father. Fucking, in Bleach is fucking, Ichigo's dad is there. Now Ichigo's mom is gone, but Ichigo's dad is there. His mom isn't, but you know, his dad's still there. Still got his dad. Goku's there in Dragon Ball Z. Full Metal Alchemist. Well, I mean, that's a spoiler, but yeah. So that also means Sayori lives right next to you? Mm-hmm. We actually came up with this little routine of walking each other up and walking to school together since we both discovered we share the habit of oversleeping. Yeah. I usually see her zooming past my class to get to hers in the first period. It's hilarious. Yeah, she did kind of sleep in on my first day when she offered to give me a tour of the place. She's childish. Well, I wouldn't put it that way. She's a bit more carefree than most. Yeah, well, sometimes she gets so annoying at the club. Whenever she wants to sit and read with me, she'll keep stopping and ask obvious questions instead of reading ahead. Most of the time, she's just a freaking kid no one has control over. That sounds very familiar. A child who no one has any control over. Also, chat, stop saying Goku's dead. Goku died for our sins. Don't be mean. He couldn't control that. Stop being rude. But not something I really hate. Aw. I barely caught her words and she started mumbling, but I got a general idea of her relationship with Sayori at the club. Natsuki wasn't always this easy to talk to back then. She was extremely defensive and only kept to herself or me. Anyone who even tried to approach her would get a handful of death glares or passive-aggressive tone. As long as you don't ruin her peace, she won't swallow you whole. But it was that exact behavior of hers that always made me wonder why she wanted to be friends with me. After a short walk, we eventually came across my classroom. Well, this is my stop. Oh, alright then. Guess I'll see you at the club. I have to get used to seeing your dumb face there from now on. And I'll have to get used to looking down so much, otherwise I don't think I'd see you there. Hey! Before I can meet my doom, I run inside my class and hop into my seat. Still seeing Natsuki through the open door, I stick my tongue at her and watch her stomp, then walk away. I am definitely going to get an earful for this when I do get there. But I have no regrets. See, without the music, this feels very intimate, you know? Like, chat, you're just hearing me just talk over this, like, silence, you know? It's very nice. Hi, chat. How's it going? Lovely. These subjects aren't that tough to get. I can't tell if it's easier here, the teachers are better, or if my previous school was as terrible as one could get. With the last class finally over, I pack up and quickly head out of class. I'm excited for what lies ahead for today. Once I head outside, I make my way towards the stairs and spot Kotanoa heading up in front of me. I decide to catch up anyway, since we're going the same direction. Hey, Koto. Oh, no, he's trying to get her attention. Hey, Koto! We had reached the second floor by the time we actually started talking.
Planning on showing up earlier than your club members, too?
Nah, I guess I'm just a bit excited since it's my first actual meeting.
That makes sense.
What about you? Are you also part of a club, or are you just up here for a stroll?
A bit of both, actually. I'm a member of the debate club, but since we have so many members, it takes a while for everyone to gather up. And our club president really doesn't like starting meetings without a complete attendance. So I usually take my time on getting there, but not completely slack off either.
Damn, I get the feeling that's the norm for most of the major clubs.
Sometimes, but I know what I signed up for. Anyway, this seems to be my stop.
We come to stop at a classroom that had students scattered in and outside. Most either on their phones or talking to each other. The two of us wave each other goodbye before I head back down the direction we came from, since I realized I walked past the club room as we talked. Once I reach there, I peek through the window and see 2 bags set on the table. I guess they're already up there. I slide open the door and toss my back onto the nearest table, then make my way up to the room. Wait, what? Toss my back? Oh, I think he meant bag. I was like, I tossed my back. What? Oh no! MC! Somebody help him! Toss my bag onto the nearest table, then make my way up to the roof. MC, no! Not your back, he's old! MC, no, he tossed his back out! No! I'm gonna say this once, please get the good ending. I don't think there's a bad ending. This is a demo. I don't think there's a bad ending yet. I immediately spot Monica and Sayori at the far side talking to each other. I met with warm smiles and a frantic wave from Sayori as I approached the two.
Well, hello, Zero. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
I doubt you expected me to anyway, on account of what happened yesterday.
Hey, Zero.
Hey, you two. Hope I didn't keep you guys waiting.
Nope, you're right on time. Although a certain someone was already here before me.
I shoot Sayori a suspecting glare, to which he responds with trying to avoid eye contact.
I was just excited for today.
I hope you didn't try ditching your last class just to get here first.
No! I just got off early today because the teacher left in a hurry. I swear. It's fine, Sayori. The quicker we're here, the more time we have for the meeting. Now all we have to do is wait for our other 2 members, and we can get started with the activity.
And as if on cue, the door swings open, revealing Yuri, sort of pacing towards us in a panic.
I'm terribly sorry for my lateness.
Yuri begins panting as Natsuki bursts through the door with a light huff.
It's alright, Yuri, but are you okay? You seem out of breath.
She was running from Natsuki. Natsuki, what did we say about chasing Yuri? Leave her alone!
Yes, I'm fine. It's just that Natsuki won't stop pinching me. Wait, she really was running from Natsuki! Natsuki, no!
Leave her alone! Natsuki, why are you being so mean to Yuri? No! Natsuki, that's assault!
It's just that Natsuki wouldn't stop pinching me as we came up the stairs, which forced me to quicken my pace as we walked.
What the hell, Nat?
Natsuki, could you please explain why you felt the need to do that?
Gladly. She's the one who asked if we walk together on our way up here, then walk slower than a tortoise. And somehow she manages to get ahead of me when we get to the stairs. Now I'm stuck behind her for a total of 5 minutes. And not only is she so slow because of her posture, this posture of hers is so huge that I couldn't even walk around her to try and get ahead. So I had to speed things along and make use of her. Okay. So I had to speed things along and make her use her legs that she hasn't exerted in ages. And okay. Too much information, shorty.
Let's just move this along. We don't actually want to run out of time again.
After that, Monica walks over to one of the benches she was previously standing behind. Standing behind? Is that behind? And swiftly picks up a few pages. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Standing by and... Oh, by an entered space. That's what that is. It's benches she was previously standing by and swiftly picks up a few pages. A few pages! What the fuck? That just messed me up entirely. It swiftly picks up a few pages. This is why you don't have grammar issues, chat. You see what you do to me? We follow her and sit down at the benches where she started handing us the pages one by one with a pen each.
Now then, today's activity is more related to one of our old ones. And don't worry, Zero, you don't need any past experience for this. Last week, I asked everyone to write about how they felt being a part of the club. It thrilled me to see a positive feedback, but it also gave me a bit of insight of how you express yourself and how you write. Today, I want you to do that again. Only this time, you'll look for a topic on your own.
So, we come up with something to write about?
Technically, yes, but your inspiration can be found all around you as well.
Monica extends both her arms out to the sides, as if presenting the world to us.
Just look around you. There's a beautiful clear sky, a wide scenery that stretches for miles, a perfect view of the city, and this. Gosh darn, fly in my face!
Monica proceeds to flail her arms around, trying to swat said fly, which got a little laugh out of all of us.
Anyway, all I want you to do is pick out anything you want and write about the first thing that comes to your mind. Think of it as a pop quiz for your creativity. Any questions?
The instructions were fairly simple, and we all agree through our light murmur and head shakes.
Let's get started. You can always come to me if you need any help.
Monica says this as she heads off to the opposite direction with her pen and paper. This doesn't seem hard at all. It's not like I expected some entrance exam for this club thing, but it does count as a little test for myself to see where I stand. I see Sayori sitting down on the ground and staring up at the sky, probably her aim for a topic. Yuri already started with hers as I look over to see her intently writing on the page, using the bench as a table. Natsuki, on the other hand, seems to be staring off into the city through the fence, her pen and paper in one hand as the other held onto the fence. Ooh, dedicated loner or talk to Natsuki, huh? Finally for a stream. Hi, Zero. Hey, Zay the Avoided. Welcome. Do I ignore Natsuki or do I talk to her? I mean, she's kind of focusing, right? Dedicated loner. What do you mean, dedicated loner? I have to work on my project. I mean, I don't know. What we gotta see some hints. Natsuki seems to be staring off into the city. Her pen and paper in one hand as the other held onto the fence. Oh no, she seems busy. Like, she kind of seems busy. I don't know. If we go dedicated loner, we might end up with Kotanawa. Oh my god, you're right. Oh, I have to unmute you. Hello. G-chat, Monica's here.
Hi.
Right now, we're at a choice. We can either talk to Natsuki while she's working, or we cannot.
Don't. What you doing?
Well, Monica gave us an activity to write about. Or just write about. I don't actually know.
Okay. Okay.
I'll pick anything you want to write about. The first thing that comes to your mind. And so we're doing this. We're all writing, and Natsuki is like staring off into the city, focusing. And I'm like, I don't know if we should talk to her or not. Maybe we shouldn't.
If you talk to her, then she'll write about you.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. You know what? Maybe Natsuki. We're talking to her. Like, come on. I guess I could check up on her and do the same instead of just standing here. I head over to Natsuki and assume the same position as hers, but instead press my forehead against the fence. Something to catch your eye yet? Huh? Oh, no, not really. Shouldn't be that hard. You just gotta look until something piques your interest. Yeah, but nothing really seems to click. I just see something for what it is, and I can't seem to come up with something. Don't tell me you grew out of imagination, Shorty. Oh, shut up. And don't call me that. That's a no can do. You just have to get used to it. Ugh, forget what I said. I already can't stand you being here. No, this is the wrong option. Also, I was gonna mention that too. That was the wrong peak. You have to spell P-I-C-Q-E. It's weird because English sucks. We just have two words that sound the exact same but spelled differently.
There's plenty of words like that.
I know. That's why I said it's stupid. Come on. I'm only messing with you. Look, it's easy. Just look at that tree over there. It speaks a story of its own. It's growing smack center of the school grounds, so it's probably a common meeting place for students in their free time. I mean, yeah. That one was planted by the school principal's dad. There's something about signifying growth and strength, being completely unmoved by the impact around you. So the principal herself was a place where her life as part of the school began. A place where she grew her own bond with the school as a student. And after years, she stands here in the dad's place with the same goal and ideals. Is that enough of a start? You already said your entire thing. Write that down! Write that down! Huh? No, I'm just talking about the... Huh. I smile and turn around, now leaning my back against the fence as Natsuki finally realizes. See? That's a head start. I'm pretty sure you can work your way from there if your creativity is still intact. Yeah, I get it. You're welcome, Shorty. Ugh. Before Natsuki could do any damage, I quickly flee the scene and sit down at the opposite side, passing a small wave at her before turning my attention to my page. I stare at my page, and it stares back at me. White, blank, empty, and begging for a beginning. Now that I'm actually here, I need to at least think of something good, or choose something good for that matter. Tapping the back of the pen on my lip, I stare off into the view below, a few hints of greenery, cars zooming in a distance, and an ocean of the city. Nothing but change and human influence stretched across the land as far as the eye can see. It would be up to your perspective on what you see is beautiful or a plague. Most would love to see this type of change and advancement. Others would spit at it and call it too much. Yeah, I'm using that.